Hey jerks, your boy Jay here. And yeah, we are finally doing it. We have a Smackdown live review show for you here on Belief Suspended Wrestling. So let's get started. We open up the show with highlights from last week of Roman just demolishing the Mysterios. He actually powerbombed Dominic over the top rope outside the ring. Killed the man. Probably legitimately killed him because we do not see him all show. Anyways, Ray comes down to the ring, challenges Roman to a Hell in the Cell match tonight. Roman comes down and says, hey, what I did to your son last week, that's going to be PG compared to what I do to you. Looks like we have a Hell in the Cell match tonight, so let's be ready. Cruz and Dabba-Kato, or Commander Aziz, or whatever the hell they're calling him now, cut a promo, and Cruz talks about how Aziz is his secret weapon in this war. They are already in the ring. We then cut to Big E and Kevin Owens in gorilla position before the match begins. Big E hyping up Kevin Owens hyping up Big E, saying he's a 9-time champion. Strongest guy in the locker room. That is who I want on my team. That is why we are going to win. They come out. Oh, I forgot to mention, Sami Zayn is on commentary. Best thing about that, I have no idea what side he is supposed to be on. He's bashing Aziz. He's hiding from Aziz Dabba-Kato. I'm sorry, whatever the hell his name is. He's hiding from him. But he's also bad-mouthing Kevin Owens like he always does. Anyways, Sami Zayn causes a little bit of a distraction, and bam, with the Somali spike right into Kevin Owens' whatever that is, throat. There we go. Dabba-Kato gets the pin. Kevin Owens, Big E lose to Cruz and Dabba-Kato. But to make things even worse, Dabba-Kato picks up Kevin Owens again, and bam! Algerian spike straight to the throat. Sami Zayn goes backstage after doing a little bit of laughing on stage, then basically starts licking the monitor backstage and telling one of the backstage personalities this is cosmic karma. Yeah, you could watch it all day because it is cosmic karma. We then get back from the break. Definitely not general manager Adam Pearce, the NWA 5-time former champion Adam Pearce. I believe it was 5 times. I'm probably completely wrong on that. Anyways, Kevin Owens asks him and Sonya Deville for a match against Sami Zayn. And it is confirmed at the end of the night at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view we will have Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Next up, we have the Battle for the Crown, and this was surprisingly non-crazy like you would think it would be with this feud that has gone on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. But nothing crazy happened. Pretty much Corbin went for the choke slam, bam, knee to the face. Nakamura busting out some of those hard strikes like he does when he's a baby face. I guess you do gotta be cowardly as a heel. And has him worn down, bam, Kinshasa. And he wins the battle for the crown. Pretty cool moment at the end. He goes to they had a little throne set up. He goes back there, the guitar player guy, already forgot his name, starts ripping it up on the guitar a little bit, and Nakamura sits there with his crown, and he looks like a badass. I'm talking like William Regal, King of the Ring, badass looking with this crown on. Like, he needs to turn heel with this look as long as he's going to keep the fighting style and his theme song that he has as a face. So, yeah, pretty good segment there. Bianca Belair comes down to the ring and challenges Bayley to a Hell in the Cell match. She is champion. Why is she challenging anybody? I understand what's been going on the last couple weeks, but still, why would a champion challenge it? Anyways, so as she's saying this, she's constantly looking behind her, so it makes me think that, hey, Bayley's gonna blindside her, but why would we telegraph it like that? So maybe it's not gonna happen. And guess what? Bam! Bayley blindsides her. actually lays her out. And then Bayley poses with the SmackDown Women's Championship, takes over all the screens, once again like last week, with her holding the title up high. Will we have a Hell in a Cell match? Who knows, because she never really answered. Oh wait, they tell us by the end of the night, instead of holding us in suspense for... Oh wait, it is Sunday. We are just now making this match 2 days ahead of time. Oh, WWE. Right after that, we get some more of the, don't know what family you want to call it, family drama. Jimmy runs up on Roman and says, hey, you know, I've come to the realization that, you know, we're family. We gotta be with each other, man. I'm here for you. I got you. Roman's like, where's your brother? Jimmy's like, I haven't been able to get over him. I've been calling him, texting him, went to his house. He is avoiding me, avoiding everyone. Roman's like, but I need him. We need him. The family needs him. We're stronger when we're all together. Jimmy goes, alright, man, alright, but, you know, in your match tonight, I got you. Roman said, no. I got this. I need you to find your brother. Ooh, this storyline is getting great. So, let's see what happens. We get a commercial for live events coming up soon in the WWE, and to buy your tickets now. So that means live shows are coming soon, which, you know, nerds like me already knew was going to happen, I think, like in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. The week before the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, it was going to start anyways. But pretty exciting to finally see a commercial for it. And especially one telling everybody, like, my market is in the middle of nowhere, and they're telling my market to go and buy tickets. So, yeah, pretty exciting. WWE gonna be live, no longer in the Thunderdome. So next, we get Angelo Dawkins versus Otis. Otis gets down to the ring, Alpha Academy in full effect, him and Gable. And then here comes Dawkins, shoulder taped up, commentary mentioning that his tag partner's ribs were completely broken last week, so he is not even in the building. Before Dawkins gets to the ring, bam! Gable's cheap shots him. Him and Otis beat the living crap out of him. And when I say beat him, they beat, like, this is like what a beatdown should be in wrestling. There was no letting up, letting go, anything. So, match never happened, but the beatdown angle to begin with, pretty damn good. Go to another commercial break. And when we come back from that commercial break, we get Rey Mysterio praying. Because yes, he's going to need all the help he can get going against a goddamn Roman Reigns in a Hell in a Cell match. Why would he do that to himself? But anyways, yeah, so he's praying, and then we cut to Roman just putting on the gauntlet. Chill as can be. Because that Hell in a Cell match, it is about to come up. But first, we get an outside the in the ring, backstage. They're backstage, but they're in a ring interview with Cesaro, where they pretty much go over this feud with him and Seth, where he's like, yeah, Seth beat me up, I beat him up, Seth beat me up some more. Bam! Seth interrupts. Think there's gonna be a brawl? No. Seth sits down, and they do some talking, and they end up saying that they have respect for each other when it comes to in-ring ability. And Cesaro stands up, and when he tells Seth that he respects his in-ring ability, bam! Pushes him over, and Seth sells it like $1 million. That is how everybody should be pushed out of chairs from now on in the wrestling universe. Thank you, Seth Rollins. Alright, and then we get our main event, Hell in the Cell. Roman Reigns and Rey Mysterio Jr. No, just Rey Mysterio. No Jr. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, the best part, well, not the best part of the match, but a great part of this match, the psychology of it, is as they're standing apart before the bell rings, Roman keeps on pointing over to Rey. You better leave this cage now. He's about to lock it. Leave the cage now. It's going to be locked, and you're going to be stuck in here. You have no choice. And then once it gets locked, Roman just locks eyes on him. Says, alright, it's over. As soon as the bell rings, Ray gets out of the ring, hits Roman with a chair. Roman ain't having that. Gets the fire extinguisher, sprays it in Roman's eyes. Roman ain't having that either. Takes the extinguisher, smacks Roman in the face with it. You know what? Roman Reigns not having that either. Gets the toolbox, smacks Roman Reigns, and commercial break. And then we come back, and it seems like Roman also wasn't having none of that toolbox. A little bit more back and forth outside the ring. Then Rey Mysterio gets the chair opened up, puts it around Roman's neck, and slams him into the cage. Guess what? Roman ain't having none of that either. So we're getting into the ring, a little bit of back and forth, but Roman has basically taken control at this point. Bam! Superman punch. Bam! Roman goes for the spear, but oh! Ray out jukes him, gets him down a little bit more of a battle, and bam! Roman takes back over. Roman sets up for his spear again. Bam! Ray gets out of the way. Oh, Ray gets out of the way. Ray gets out of the way, and Roman slams into the corner post, giving Ray the chance to hit the 619. He then lands a frog splash. Grabs a chair, sets it on top of Roman, and hits another frog splash. But it also hurt him too, because his dumb ass just did a frog splash on top of a chair. Anyways, after that, he goes to the top a third time for a third frog splash. Hits that, tries to pin, and Roman kicks out. They have some more back and forth, and Ray goes to the top, and no. Roman catches him, power bombs him literally outside the ring, but he doesn't hit the apron, he hits the damn Hell in the Cell and just slides down like a dead human being. Roman then goes outside, grabs Ray, throws him in the ring, locks in a new variation on his guillotine. I'm assuming it was just because they were standing up or because Ray's so small possibly. But a new variation on it. Ray taps out immediately. Roman Reigns wins by tap out. Pretty, for what these two needed to have as a match, a pretty good Hell in a Cell match. As the hands are being raised, Jimmy Uso runs down. Roman gives him a bit of a look for a moment, and then Jimmy raises his hand. Also during the match, Roman also started shouting "acknowledge me" to everybody, but we know how that is, you know. Acknowledge me! Anyways, so then, while Jimmy's holding up Roman's hands, Roman's still just staring at Ray. Ray's crawling, just halfway dead, crawling himself, trying to get up the ropes. And Roman grabs him again and chokes him out again. So Roman not done with the Mysterios quite yet. So yeah, pretty good episode of SmackDown. One comment I do have, so the Thunderdome's piping in this artificial noise. And at the end, we went off the air with Roman sucks. How happy is the WWE that they had that sound already on hand? They didn't have to do any doctoring whatsoever. They just needed to record any pay-per-view from, like 2016, 2017, and they had every bit of what they needed. So, bam! WWE thinking ahead. But yeah, pretty good episode of SmackDown. I know most people probably judge it probably about a C. I would say it's about a B to B minus. Everything flowed. I know we're only 1 week from the pay-per-view. This should have been more of a show 2 to 3 weeks out from the pay-per-view. So we could have had another week or so to build to that pay-per-view, but it is what it is. So, thank you for watching my first full review of SmackDown Live on Friday nights. For Belief Suspended, I am Jay Sparker, and please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you, jerks.